Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders around the world. This is Phil V at Trading Capital Markets. We are the 16th of May 2025, and we are currently 9:26 a.m. Let's get into it. So as I was saying in pre-market analysis, um, these were the main moves right here. We had a market structure shift right here. I failed to take the lows. The only reason why I would have not bought this rally is because um, we changed we shifted market structure over here. So I was like hesitant of buying this rally, and we were stuck between two opinions of failing to make new lows with the bodies and and stuck between a bearish market structure shift. But as you can see, the bearish market structure shift is winning this one for the moment. So we have a bearish fair value gap coming into the New York Open. We're currently, wow, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Is that a comment from Trump? That has to be a comment. Let's go see. Truth Social. Truth Social. Come on. Truth Social. Sounds good. Donald Trump. Has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot? That's hilarious. Okay, that's definitely not what's making the market move right now, but there must be news. Let me go see on Forex Live. Forex Live. Must be a comment that I don't know about yet. I don't have Bloomberg or Reuters or Refinitiv. So let's just wait and see. Because that's a 60-point candle in 1 minute. Hey, good morning. I have no idea what's happening. This candle on the 1 minute that did 60 points in one shot right before the open, and now we're opening. So it's going to be a crazy morning again. Let's see. We have the Dow that is just getting crushed to the downside. Dow is getting crushed down. Let's see. S&P is getting crushed back down, but the Nasdaq is still holding strong. Dow just got bought back. Oh, big moves. Look at this. Yeah, me neither. I didn't see anything interesting on the news. Uh, what can it be? What can it be? All right, market open. So we took liquidity up here, which is interesting because we broke market structure right here. Nine seconds left. All right, let's see if we'll leave this open. Let's see if we could leave this open. I guess we can leave that open. I'm gonna probably use this fair value gap as a short. Let's see. Let's see. The Dow is getting destroyed. Um, let's see if we can use this fair value gap as a way to short. Broke market structure right here below these lows and close below these lows. Let's see. Let's see if people want to hold their positions over the weekend. To me, it seems like they don't, but that was very bizarre, that wick up top there. Let's see. Nope. Straight down. Ouch. Let's see. No. That's 40, that's 80, that's okay, perfect. Five-minute candle close confirmed in less than 1 minute. Yeah. There you go. Confirmed. Closed below. Body closed below. Now we are in. Unless we drive all the way back up. There's a buy stop right here. Took. Let's see. Will people want to hold their positions over the weekend? There we go. Let's see if it's going to do a convincing break to the downside. So that's a 15-minute fair value gap that's crossing, and then we have a 5-minute fair value gap a little bit lower. 5 seconds. There you go. Probably going to come and get these lows. Twenty seconds. A little more. Let's go. Let's see a little break. Break this fair value gap. There's another possible entry right here on this bearish fair value gap. Let's go see on the 15-minute what we could spot. Yeah, those. Oh, 15-minute is closing in 6 minutes. 5-minute is closing in 1 minute. Let's see. If it closes like this, it's gonna be nice. Okay. So we're still respecting this fair value gap. As long as this high isn't taken, we should be good for this fair value gap to be respected. Got 37 seconds left. Tap this one. Now it's going to come back to the 930 fair value gap over here. 17 seconds left. Let's see. Possible continuation lower. Right here. Let's see if we can go. It's good that the 5-minute candle hasn't closed above the close of the last low. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So let's see this candle go all the way back down. Nice market structure day. Yay, the Nasdaq is not broken. Let's see it go. Let's see it go. Yeah. So every time you look at that, look at that. So every time you do like ICT videos, what I suggest you do is you have a notebook, out, okay? Uh, right when you see or hear something important, information important, you write the number or the what video it was, the date, and the time it happened in that video. Like that, you could go and reference it. It's important. I I did that over here. Like that, you reference everything. Okay, so this is something I do not like. I want to come and get these equal lows. That's the only thing. You could even use this as another entry point right here. What I don't like is these relative equal highs that it left. It's going to start coming back. Yeah. You just need it to sell off a little bit more. Let me go see on the hourly. 1 minute left on the 15-minute candle. Very important. Very important. And you see it just tapped into the last bullish fair value gap on the bottom over here. I don't like that. And it's getting bought back really hard. Let's see if it can be respected. So this gone. Now we're working within this fair value gap. These, ciao, this, ciao. We used it. Come back over here. We're in this. We want to see it close below the consequent encroachment. We're at these highs. Yeah, but it did close nicely. Yes, you're right. So after these highs, right here, this is the new low. This is the shift in market structure. Right here. The thing is that we're going to come take these relative equal highs. I'm sure of it. There we are. Here's the first presented fair value gap, by the way. And we pass straight through it. Let's see on this sweep, we move SL. So this is a second lot that I'm adding just in case it comes back over here. So let's say from this high to this low, that would be the 618 retracement. So that would see a 618 retracement come in play if ever it takes these highs. So it's going to take these highs, come over here, and then come back down. That's the only thing I see because we took the liquidity high, right? We took liquidity high, came back down. Now I want liquidity low. Come on, break and close below this. That would be nice. Close below the first presented fair value gap. Let's see. Because we already tapped twice into this. So break. Let's go. There you go. Okay, well, first presented fair value gap is being used as an inversion. But I could see it going down straight from here, filling this wick, closing right here about. Come on. Let's see where we're at in this move and why we bounce from there. We hit the 78% retracement. Bodies closed at the 70 almost. But we did break structure over here. And over here again. And we're at, like, who's going to keep, I don't know. Who's going to keep their stocks on a Friday with like all-time highs within this down move? I don't know. Let's see. Unless Trump has some good news in his pocket once again to make the market go higher, which I wouldn't be surprised. And relative equal highs taken. Fair value gap, consequent encroachment tapped. Let's see. Drive back down immediately. 9 seconds to the close. Interesting. I want to see, I don't want to see it past the 50% of this wick and dog fib. Extend lines right. I don't want to see it past the 50% of this candle if ever comes back up. Okay, consequent encroachment of that premium wick. Let's see if it could pass it. No, no bodies closing above. Straight down from there. Thank you, ICT. What a beauty. You gotta give thanks to the one and only ICT. Okay, 15 seconds left. Very crucial to this candle. 10 seconds. If we see it close down here, okay, let's see. I don't like the close of this candle. Let's see. What a beautiful day. Wow, not a cloud in the sky. Roger, do you golf? 5 seconds left. Let's go. Close within, right above. All right. Ah, okay, I get it. Yeah. No golfing fields near your house. Okay. I need to see a body close within. This this has to close black. Yes, close black, close bearish, and inside the first presented fair value gap because so far no bodies have been closing within it. 15 seconds left. Yeah, 15 seconds, yeah. You see, this is what I like to see. Oh, almost. Almost did it. It seems to me like a nice price action day. Come on. No fair value gaps above here, no nothing. I mean, the only one we use a consequent encroachment, but bodies, you see, bodies are not closing in this first presented fair value gap. That's the only reason why I'm not liking this position. Off we go. Back down. Now it just closed above this wick. This 50% consequent encroachment. Let's see what we can do. Straight down would be nice. From here. There's that straight down move. Let's go. Stop that to 50% again of this whole move. Equilibrium. Can we see it expand lower? Let's see now. Look at the 1 hour. That's not nice. That's not pretty. That's a big candle of indecision right here. Big indecision candle. Yes, 15-minute candle in the same direction. And this is. Let's see, 15-minute. Oh, nice rebalance though. Okay, close below, which is nice. After that, 5-minute. No fair value gaps on the 5-minute. Was there? Oh, boom! Unbelievable. Bam. Boom. How about that? Let's go. Now relative equal lows created over here. But that's market is moving crazy. It's moving crazy. Look, it's gonna come back all the way up just to mess with everybody's head. It's coming back all the way up. It's crazy. Look. Last seconds, last seconds. Close below this, come on. Oof, oof. It's gonna come back all the way up. Typical. Left a little fair value gap over here up top. You know what? I'm gonna buy limit right here. Put the take profit. 1 second. closed in that first presented fair value gap again. There's this mini fair value gap over here, and all the way back up, like we said. Gonna come take these highs again, stop at the 618, and then come get these equal lows. Good stuff. Look at that wick on that 5-minute. It's crazy. The good news is that my camera is not bugging. Equal lows coming in. Imagine, huh? It's a sign of choppiness when my camera bugs. Let's see if it's gonna bug now because we have officially entered the chop. This is absurd. There she goes. Come and get this sell limit. Maybe another all-time high day. Let's see. And straight down. That's hilarious. Okay, so over here we have Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P coming down, which is good. They are moving together in unison. Wow. Don't you do this now. Don't go back. Oh, and it goes back. Come on. Close below the first presented fair value gap, at least. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. A new relative equal high has been created. Of course, it has to come back all the way. From a little chop suey. A little chopperoni pizza. Damn, another straight morning of chop today. 3 days in a row for a New York session. Thing is that I can't wake up at 2 in the morning to play to trade London. It's too tough. It's tough on the body. Yeah, I shorted the top and then I got like what 30 points. But then I got chopped up at the lows when it went for a liquidity right here. I had bought right here. I sold here, took profit right here, bought right here, came back, got stopped out over here. This sweep. Look at this. Again, a pile of crap. I feel there's gonna be a strong at last. Yeah, usually uses it as a bounce. Alright, so first presented fair value gap yesterday was right here. Or here? Here. So yeah, I did bounce right off of it. Impressive. Yeah, you're right. Monday was the same over here. What are the current state of affairs? Okay, it's going down. Let's see if it's going to leave this one open finally. Leave a fair value gap open to the downside. Will it do it? I just did it. Right here. And it left it in the direction down with the first presented fair value gap. Okay, so notes for chop. Let's write some notes down for this chop, or for yesterday. Oh, for chop in general. Let's write some notes. Okay. Title. Uh, range bound chop. Morning chop. Morning chop. There you go. Morning chop. Notes. Morning chop notes. And the notes are gonna say wait for wait for a fair value gap to form at the highest or lowest part of the range. And I'll show you guys why I'm writing this highest or lowest part of the range in the direction highest or lowest part of the range. Wait for a fair value gap to form at the highest or lowest part of the range. Dot. Okay, then we are the 16th of May, 05, 2025. And I'll show you what it means. So yesterday, let's use yesterday as an example. So we were stuck in this range, right? From here, let's do a box. Box, put it here, the high and the low. This was the range we were stuck in. We were doing fake outs to the top, fake outs to the bottom. Perfect. So the note is, in order to trade in chop, you have to wait for a fair value gap formed at the top of a range in one direction. At the top or at the bottom. So let's say there was you see over here, this fair value gap formed at the top and closed above, right? But here there was a fair value gap that started from the middle or a little bit higher, closed at the bottom, but didn't close outside of the range. So that's a note. Now we're still stuck in this range. Over here, let's show you guys. Well, first of all, let's change this color. We'll do a relative equal high. Basically, wait for direction to be chosen by displacement. Yeah, exactly. Displacement outside the range. So right here we have the range over here. And we're going to be waiting for a displacement above this range. Above or below? This might be it. This might be it, everyone. Yeah, there you go. That's your fair value gap above the range. Let's see. It has to close. This sell limit is, yeah, it's a sell limit. It's not a stop loss. If it would be a stop loss, this would be a buy stop, not a sell limit. So now you see this outside the range, fair value gap. So yeah, I'm working off of market structure for now. Since this high was taken, I want these relative equal lows to be taken. Come on. Currently 1020. So close. Now we hop back into this fair value gap. It was the 618. That's why I'm using the market structure for a second entry there, but it didn't get it. Over here, let me show you guys. Fair value gap. Closed at the consequent encroachment, but took these relative equal highs, which gives it juice to come and take these relative equal lows. Remember, yesterday's scenario was different. They were higher highs all the time. Higher highs and higher lows, sorry. Higher lows and higher highs with a break above it to the upside. So it's like a clear direction it was trying to take. This one, today's session, equal lows, equal highs. A little bit different. Now we might close back in the range. That's why I kept my sell limit, because it's it's really not the same scenario. Yesterday we came off of a long drive down by London Open, and this morning we came off of two drives down, but that was done to because of New York. 15 seconds left. Well, 10 seconds. Let's see if we can close outside the range with this candle. Nope. We closed back in the range. I want to see a strong push. All right, 15 seconds left to this candle. Okay, so we're continuing higher. 15 minutes, closing in 3 minutes. And another morning where even on the 15-minute, it's like it's uh it's not clean. I think this session is going to force us to be a little bit more patient than usual. There's that break. It's probably going to create a fair value gap here. Yeah. Come on, come get these equal lows. Come on. Strong break. A strong break to the downside right here. I don't want to see this candle close green. There you go. So this is nice. So this, I'm going to take off my sell limit. I'm bringing back my buy stop over here. Break even. And I'm keeping my buy limit over here. Okay, we're uh, going above the range slightly. Let's see if we could close with a body outside the range. We did. Relative equal lows over here. Today, I think I'm gonna take these lows. Oops. Right here. Oops, not a buy stop limit. Not a buy stop limit. I want to buy a limit. Actually, do I go for these relative equal lows? Over here. Okay, so check this out. This is what I'm going to do. If this candle closes black, I want to see if we respect this fair value gap. Okay. If this candle closes black, I'm going to start trailing at this candle's high. Over here we have this fair value gap. It did close black. now we trail. And this is going to be a buy limit right here. Oops, buy limit, book. I want to see this candle close black too. Come on, you're at the lows. You're at the lows. Close black. Close black. Now we trail to this high. So this says active trailing. There's one tick above. And take profit was hit. There you go. Nice trade over here, everyone. Good couple of points. Probably going to go here, but there's too much chop for this morning. Look at this. Faked out right here. Look at this. Fake out, but what's important is that we'll see the, well, let me show you guys the distinction between both of them. Okay, so this one, let me show you guys. This one, the fair value gap started at the high. Okay, started at the high and closed out. This one, this fair value gap over here, started below the high and closed exactly at the top over here. So it faked it a bit. Now, what should have been done for this trade, if you didn't want to take these relative equal lows as a take profit, you keep trailing at the top of these wicks. You see this over here? Boom. You trail to this one. After that, if this closes black, you trail to this one. So that you have to active trail your stop. So right now, our stop would have been here if we wouldn't want these relatively equal lows and we wanted this sell side liquidity. And now our stop would drop over here to this high because this one closed bearish. Okay, let's see. To me, it seems like we're going to be trailing exactly to our stop loss, to our take profit, sorry. Ten seconds left. Sell side liquidity right here. 3 seconds. And now our stops would be exactly where our take profit was over here. To me, it seems like we're about to come take this sell side liquidity. Let's see. Probably going to close black this candle. Okay, so now we're probably going to get stopped out because of this wick and close within the range of the other candle. Today the cam is working well. Yeah. So I think it's because I had a bunch of programs open and running at the same time. I had Discord, I had a bunch of pages on Chrome, so I guess the resources were being drained. So I just closed a bunch of them and just only kept what is essential. Not even Twitter open, Truth Social, nothing, no investing.com, just all the necessary. Okay, so here is the trailing stop where we would have trailed to, exactly where I took profit. Let's see if it will pass it. And now if this candle closes black, you see over here, if this candle closes black over here, then you trail this stop to that candle, to the most recent bearish candle. There you go, you see? So this bearish momentum would have kept us in based on the rules of trailing that ICT taught us, and we'd still be in this trade. And now this stop trails over here. So that's exactly where I took profit. I just want to see this session at least till 11 o'clock. Okay, we're breaking through this order block. No, within the YouTube videos. I learned everything with the YouTube videos. All his private mentorship is all on YouTube. He posted everything. 7 seconds to this candle, everyone. And after that, we trail. There you go. Stops trailed over here. Fair value gap left over here. And this is probably where it's going to stop us out, which is fine too, if it doesn't take this sell side liquidity first, because it has tendencies of coming back to a balanced price range like this with the fair value gaps that it creates at the lows to use them as a propellant. So there's a trailing stop. We brought it back down because it just closed down candle. Fuel. 18 seconds left. Probably gonna come get this liquidity since we're so close. 6 seconds. Trail to stop over here. and probably take profit at the sell side. So that's what I should have done. I didn't do it because I was annoyed by this action. All this. There you go. Take profit hit, everyone. That sell side liquidity low. So no more stop loss. And that's it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Awesome. Awesome, Roger. Did you take any trades on your prop firm account? Okay, so you took this trade that I was in, but you closed it right here. Exactly. So you took this trade short, and you closed it right here. Woo! Look at that break. Look at that break. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. Now that's a break right here. Coming to get this liquidity also. Look at that on the 1 minute. So now this Euro USD, Euro USD. Let's see, the euro. Yeah, the euro is falling a lot. Maybe it's just liquidating positions. What's the dollar doing? Dollar's ripping. That's what's happening. Dollar's exploding. Mm-hmm. Oil, gold, and Q, and bounce back right after. So liquidity hit and came back. So not perfect morning trade session, but uh, acceptable. No news at 10 a.m. Let's go see investing.com, economic calendar. There was news at 8:30, and that was the housing starts and building permits. At 10 a.m. Oh yeah, there was a Michigan consumer expectation, but it's not too important. Should have been bad for the dollar, but the dollar still went up with those news. So yeah, that's it for me today, Roger. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll submit a Sunday top-down analysis over the weekend on Sunday, probably at like I'll do it in the morning, like that you could see it in your afternoon. I hope everybody enjoyed. Once again, this is Phil V at Trading Capital Markets. Have a great weekend and manage your risk properly. Cheers.